Back to the bigger picture, everyone. I'm your co-host Jaden.
And I'm your other co-host Kayla.
For those of you watching who are unfamiliar with the show, the bigger picture spreads awareness to the multicultural organizations and businesses that are present here on campus. That includes programs, events, and anything else pertaining to these orgs and businesses.
Well, Jaden, it's officially your last episode on the bigger picture. How are you feeling? How was your last semester, like as a senior? Just give us a little rundown real quick.
Well, my last semester was pretty hectic. I will not lie. It was pretty hectic. But this being my last episode, it's starting to set in. Like when we was making the rundown earlier, I was just like staring at that rundown for a few minutes. And I was just like, man, it's my last time making these. It's been a long ride. And it's really like,
been a long ride.
For it to only be 3 semesters, it's just like, yo, it's crazy that it's about to end. It's crazy. This is the last one.
Were you getting emotional while you were making the script, like just thinking about it?
Okay, we're not gonna get into all that right now
okay,
because
I'm just asking.
A little bit, but I'm trying to stay cool, calm, and collected. So
yes, exactly.
Yeah, but
exactly. So as you all know that this will be an hour-long episode. This is a special, this is a finale because it is Jaden's last episode. So
thank you.
What are your plans for the summer?
Ooh, my plans for the summer. So I know after graduation, the following week, me, my mom, and my step-pops, we're gonna be going to Georgia for my little cousin. He's gonna be graduating high school.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be out to that. I'm gonna be applying for jobs. I'm gonna be trying to get a job in the summer. And with me going anywhere, I don't know where I'm going yet. Like when it comes to like vacation wise or just like hanging out, but there's definitely gonna be some plans for the summer. Like, what about you, Kayla? What about you?
I'm honestly not too sure yet. Like, yes, I will be working, but I don't know, like I just want to enjoy my summer. Like I feel like I never get the chance to really enjoy my summer. I'm always just around a place, like just trying to get everything done. And I feel like it's my first summer I could really just settle down and just like, you know, like just like enjoy my summer the way I want to, you know?
So like what does that look like? What is one thing like enjoying your summer looks like?
Enjoying my summer looks like going to the park every day.
Okay, you said
what you thought I was gonna say?
Staying in the house?
Oh no. Never inside.
Never
Always
inside?
outside.
You
always
outside body?
Yes,
okay.
yes. So
all right.
Yes, that's what I'll be doing. So let's talk about something else. Ozfest just announced a new headliner, which is Polo G and Mariah the Scientist. How do you feel about that, Jaden?
Polo G? Yo. Ozfest gonna be lit. You gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? DMA performing, Mariah the Scientist performing, Polo G headlining. Martin and Gina gotta be a song he do.
100%.
I don't wanna hear nothing else. Martin and Gina. He could do whatever new song he got. He could do whatever old song he got. I would love to hear Pop Out as well. But Martin and Gina, good. I know he got to do that song. He got to do that song.
100%.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I do like Polo G. Like I was like a really big Polo G girl in middle school. Like I feel like that's when I was really like always on top of the music. But
so when Pop Out and Never Care came out, that's when you was on it?
Yes.
You was on it? Like,
definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. I hope he plays some good songs, some good old ones, some good new ones too. I actually don't really like Martin and Gina too much. I feel like that song got overplayed just a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm not hating. I'm
listen.
not hating. It's just that, you know.
Nah, that came off like a little bit of hate.
It wasn't. I'm not hating. I'm truly not hating. It just got a little bit overplayed for me to like really like, you know, enjoy it the way I wanted it to. But
you know,
yeah, no, I hope he played that too. No shade.
Yeah, okay.
No shade.
Yeah,
like.
okay. Yeah, okay. How about, wait, hold up. Going back to your semester question. How was your semester?
My semester was honestly a bit of a bumpy ride. I feel like I just learned a lot about myself this semester, and I will be taking that into the next semester, new habits, better, you know, studying habits as well. But if I was to rate it out of 10, I would give my semester like an 8. An 8. An 8 is not bad. 8 is not
that's
bad.
cool. That's actually valid. I'll give my semester an 8 as well.
An 8, okay, yeah.
8 out of 10. Like, it was good. Could have been better, but I feel like with my semester it was just a little bit more bittersweet with everything going on.
Exactly.
And knowing that it's my last semester.
Exactly.
But yeah. Okay.
Well, we are going to cut to break now. When we come back, we will have our guests joining us for the night. So stay tuned for the bigger picture.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Okay, and we are back with the bigger picture, everyone. Now, let's introduce our guest for today, the Digital Music Association. You guys can each say your names and say your role.
How you feeling, y'all?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great?
My name is Jaheem. I'm vice president. My artist name is Jem. I go by Jem.
And my name is Marquise. I'm the president of DMA, and my artist name is Don Keese.
My name is Yoteni, and I'm the social media manager.
My name is Darnell, and I'm a committee leader, but my artist name is Young Neezy.
Indeed. What's good, y'all? All right. So, first question. How do all y'all feel about performing at Ozfest this year and being the first students to ever perform at the end of the year event?
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Being able to advocate for us to perform and allow students on campus to actually showcase their, work and talent like that was very difficult. It's not about what you know, it's all about who you know, and being able to have those connections and resources. And yeah, the whole purpose of DMA is to, put artists on campus, inspiring artists on campus to get their music out there and give them the resources that they needed. And this is just part of it.
Yeah, piggybacking off what he said, yeah, it feels like a fever dream. Like a year ago, we talked actually, like two semesters, we were talking about this, but to see it actually come to fruition and to see like the crew that we build and everybody's gonna be up there supporting us, like it's definitely a fever dream. It's definitely something.
No, yeah, it's definitely like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll say it's like a dream come true type. And we're also like paving the way for other artists if they want to try to get into that. This never before seen type of thing. So it's kind of more like nerve wracking, but I'm excited for it. So
Yeah, similarly to everything that everybody else said, it's kind of just a good experience. Something that I'm excited to see going on. It's something that we spoke about for a long time, and we kind of just made it happen.
Yeah.
Yes, so I know you just had your Creators Ball. My question is, what does the Creators Ball mean to you? Like, deep down as a person, like what is the significance of it to you?
Let me go first. Okay, the Creators Ball, to me, it's like the ultimate form of self-expression. I guess like the whole point of DMA, or the whole reason I joined it, is because I wanted an outlet of self-expression, and I found that within DMA. You know, Keith was my roommate like my first year I got here, and then he said I should join. I joined. I became, you know, kind of obsessed, you know, because I'm able to make music. And then that kind of turned into Creators Ball, where we the music that we made, we were able to present to people. And when we started it, actually, we started the idea. So the last E-board members, they didn't really have like an event for real. But we said, no, we have to have an event. We have so many talented people. We have people making beats. We have people making music. It'd be a shame for us to not show this and let it go to waste. So we came up with the idea of Creators Ball, and then that just became a thing itself.
For real. Shout out Tyshawn.
Yeah, Ty.
He was the previous president of DMA. Him and I and Jaheem, we all created that idea because DMA, we was definitely a small org. We never had any recognition for real. But throughout the years, we gained a lot of followings. We were DJing for multiple events on campus. So we have on-campus engagement, and we've definitely grown a lot. And Creators Ball definitely allowed artists on campus to basically feel like a rock star. Like, that's the whole purpose. You know? So that's definitely the whole purpose.
Definitely grown, because when I joined, it was like 4 people. Now we have like a lot. Like,
we got like 14 e-board
like
members.
if I name,
Wow.
I don't want to like I might miss a name. Like, I don't want to miss a name, but there's so many people.
We got like 14 people. It's a lot.
Nah, Creators Ball, I feel like it was definitely an experience. It made me realize that, like, there's more to the campus than just what it seems, you know. It's like DMA made me feel like a family at the end of the day, and having the chance to just, you know, show my work and, you know, have everybody like mess with it is like kind of a blessing. And seeing how everybody reacts, like, yo, like, you know, your stuff is fire, or like, oh, we want more, that you want you to drop, that type of feeling is kind of like, you know, it's blessed to have, you know.
Yeah, for me personally, it's kind of like a full circle moment. Creators Bowl was something that I was in attendance for last year, but I wasn't a part of it. And at the time I was making music on my own, but then I got the opportunity to kind of perform for Creators Bowl, and it kind of just turned things around, made me feel good, made me feel like a rock star, made me feel like everything that it was envisioned to make me feel like. And I think it's just a perfect opportunity for everybody on campus to kind of just see the talent, get a little preview, and, you know, have a good time.
Also, I would like to add that Creators Ball was like, it's like perfect for like us to learn how to perform in front of crowds of people, because like when you make music, you self-express a lot of times, you know, you're not used to doing it in front of crowds of people until it's that time. And I feel like we set people up to have that experience before they even get out there. So, you know, they know what they're getting into.
Exactly.
Like, performing is a lot. Once it starts, it doesn't stop. So, yeah.
It's true. I feel like it also helped us kind of realize what Ozfest, like what to expect from Ozfest. Like, yeah, it's gonna be way more people, but I feel like the energy we felt, you know, us being there together, supporting each other, made us realize that as long as we got each other, it really doesn't matter, and that, you know, we're gonna just take over. So
I really like that. All 4 of y'all responses. I really like that, you know, such great responses. And I like that also y'all also answered the next question I had for y'all, where it was, how did it feel like performing at this year's Creators Ball, which y'all all answered perfectly, like, in y'all responses. And, you know, I'm happy that y'all was able to learn from Creators Ball and also show off your talents at the same time.
100%.
Is it possible I can add on to something?
Yes, you can.
Like, another thing too, our e-board, or just like Creators Ball in general, not everybody, the whole purpose is like, you're not a known artist. The whole purpose is for someone in the crowd to resonate with at least one artist that performed. Everybody have a whole lot of genres or music tastes that they listen to, and not everyone makes that type of music that you listen to. Not everyone is going to resonate with your music, but there's at least someone in that crowd that's going to be like, nah, he's dope or she's dope. I want to, like, is there music out there? I want to get to know more information about that. So opening for Ozfest is definitely giving us more opportunity to reach more people in the crowd to listen to our music, because I feel like DMA as a whole, we're really, you know, generalized in one area. Now we're expanding, so this just gives us a bigger opportunity.
Yes, I love that. So, going into like DMA as a whole, what was your favorite program / event for this semester or the year?
Ooh, I think my favorite program was the collab program we did with, was it AA Men? There was a Wild 'N Out program and
Women's Center.
Women's Center, yeah, it was a Wild 'N Out program. You know the TV show Wild 'N Out with Nick Cannon. We basically did that in the classroom. We played a bunch of games, and like, I'm not gonna lie, the team that had DMA members on kind of cheating because we kind of make music, so we were doing a lot of freestyle. I was saying stuff that I knew people wasn't gonna be able to respond to, and they definitely didn't. So that was my favorite program. All of the interaction, it felt like, I don't know, it felt like a big coming together, like a little party, you know?
No, that program was fun. It kind of forced people to get out their comfort zone and you know, come up with stuff on the fly, and it kind of forces you to, you know, step out your comfort zone.
Nah, it was cool until I had to take the hot sauce, you know?
Oh yeah, punishments. They were punishments.
So funny story is that hot sauce, it wasn't really regular hot sauce. It was ghost pepper sauce. Yes, I bought that myself.
That's a setup.
He's behind the setup. Get him.
Listen,
He was ecstatic.
man.
I had to run to the water fountain. I was in and out, in and out.
You wasn't the only one that day.
You're a brave man. Brave man.
Yeah, man, listen, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Weren't you the only one that took a shot of it?
Nah,
I was the first one, though.
He was the
I
first
started the
one to
wave.
take a
I started
shot.
the wave.
Okay.
that was insane.
Nah, I'll say another event that we had, I ain't gonna lie, was more like towards the end, leading to Creators Bowl, like where we had to pie people, you know, like the people who bought tickets to pie us. I feel like that was more like kind of like interacting with the community. So like, you know, like, hey, you want to get a ticket? You get to pie 2 of us, 2 for 1 special, you know, buy 1 get 1 free.
I feel like I was sacrificing my mind, body, and soul for that.
Listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like, you gotta.
So you took the pie to the face.
A lot of us.
Yeah,
all of
man.
us. Yeah.
Bro, I got
took the pie
hit
to the face.
8 times in a row.
Oh.
8 times in a row is
Oh.
crazy. Whoa.
That sound like that was a little bit targeted, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think that was just the pie creators.
I think people showed up ready to like, yeah, they had you on the hit list, bro.
Nah,
We
definitely.
had some people make laps. They saw us and then were like, "I'll be back in like an hour."
Oh.
And then they
Why-
came
Make-
back.
I'll be back in an
They
hour. It's
They were
crazy.
waiting for
They came
everybody
back.
to pop out. And like,
Came back.
I
They
want
had
him.
specific
I'm gonna come
people
back
that
for
they-
you. Like,
Like, usually on campus, if somebody says they're coming back, they're not coming back. They came back.
They
Ooh.
came
Yo.
back this time.
okay. Well, let me ask you, how is the preparation going for you guys' performance this Friday in Ozfest?
You said, how is it going?
Yeah, how's preparation going?
I don't feel like I can speak on that right now.
You don't got to.
Okay.
If you feel comfortable, you can speak on it. If you don't want to, you don't got to.
We definitely getting. I feel like each person that's performing right now are getting their mixes and everything together. That was best fit for the crowd. Like I stated before in the opening when y'all announced when SAPB announced who was going to be opening and who was going to be like the headliner and host. I stated to the crowd, I'm like, look, each individual person has a different style. Expect diversity. It's not just gonna be drill. It's not just gonna be people rapping. It's not just gonna be, people are gonna be singing and all that too. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Everyone's gonna bring something different.
Yeah, I think it's important to state that. Just know that like we all working hard, trying our best to just make sure that we come out and give y'all the best show that we possibly can. This is a dream come true for a lot of us, and we're gonna go out there. We're gonna show y'all why it's a dream come true. We're gonna try to just make it lit, make it hype, pop in, and just do a nice opening for Mariah and Polo. 'Cause we
Yeah.
got some big people coming.
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
hopefully we
Yeah.
make a good impression. You know
what I'm saying?
We've been working under the scenes,
Low
behind
sign.
the scenes.
Little label.
You know, it took a lot. It took a lot of ups and downs to get where we're at, but I feel like we all found our way towards it. I feel like we all had our own like little differences that we all came together to really like, kind of situate. And I feel like it's gonna be a performance for real. Like just be prepared.
100%.
I can't wait to see it. Y'all got it.
Definitely
I
cannot
already
wait to see
listen.
it.
I've been seeing what y'all been doing all year. I know y'all got it. I know y'all
Appreciate
got
you,
it.
bro.
100%.
That's love.
Yo.
We're also really like emphasizing like, I don't know, expressing your art. We're up there to express our music. And like we've been trying to tell everybody, the way to prepare for it is to just go out there and perform it like you're performing it in your bedroom. Like, this is the first time you heard your song, you made it. Because regardless if they resonated or not, it's going to resonate with you. And if you perform it like you feel it, it's
Exactly.
going to hit. It's going to hit.
Staying true to yourself. I like that. 100%. So we're gonna take it to break, but we'll be right back with the bigger picture in a minute.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
For me.
And we are back with the bigger picture. So DMA, sorry for the voice crack, but we got another question for y'all. So, who are y'all top 3 favorite artists of all time?
We need an answer from each of y'all.
Top 3?
Top 3.
I don't want to go first.
Who wanna go?
All right, top 3. I got y'all right now. Top 3. First and foremost, we gonna go with my son XXXTentacion. Rest in peace to my son.
Respect.
We gonna go Juice WRLD. Rest in peace to my son as well. It's
Respect.
phenomenal. And for my third, we gonna go Weezy F Baby Lil Wayne.
Okay, word. That's a strong top 3.
Strong top 3.
Yep.
My top 3, I ain't gonna lie. I say one is Juice WRLD. The second one is the Killer Roy. I don't know if y'all really know who that is.
Yes.
And the last one, I'm gonna go Michael Jackson, man.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
Can't go wrong with Mike, man.
You right.
Exactly.
You right.
I'm gonna say, me, I like, similar to them, Juice is my favorite artist ever. I think second, I like Prince. I like Purple Rain. I'm a Prince. And I'm gonna just be different. I like Jimi Hendrix too. I like that.
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix.
You was already like making yourself different by saying Prince, and then you said Jimi Hendrix. Now
Yeah, I love
I could
Jimi
tell
Hendrix.
you was a guitarist.
Yeah. I have a Jimi Hendrix poster in my room.
He has a whole poster in his room.
Yeah.
Just Jimmy on
Sometimes you just have to feel like Jimi Hendrix. If you know, you know, man.
Nah, just I like that. You're gonna like a later question that we're gonna get to. What about you, Keith?
Mine, I would say Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, and my third, I'll probably say 2 Chainz.
Okay. Keeping it old school. Okay.
That surprised me. Like,
2 Chainz surprised me, but I like it. I like it. Word. So okay, the 3 of y'all said Juice WRLD. Now I love Juice WRLD, okay, but I just gotta ask one of y'all. Why I say Juice WRLD?
I feel like I can answer this one.
we see how we all want to answer it.
I feel like it's real. He's real relatable. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when you really like hit a state in your life where it's like, damn, bro, you hit like a low state. I feel like some of his songs you really like connecting to. I ain't gonna lie. Like besides all like all the extra stuff he be talking about for me, but like just being like down low. If you got like anxiety, like depression, I feel like he speaks on that way in a more where you can kind of like cope with it. And I feel like it's it's kind of more like to resonate with.
To piggyback off of him, I like Juice WRLD personally because I feel like he's the ultimate artist. Like if you want him to rap, he'll rap. If you want him to sing, he'll sing. If you want him to do alts, he'll do alts. yes, sometimes he does like get you a little down, you know. He's really good when you're sad, but he also really good when you're up. Like he makes very good happy music.
He
So
does make very good happy music. Y'all know "Feeling"?
Yeah.
Yes. That's actually my happy song. Yeah,
That is
I
a
love
good
that
song.
song.
Nah, Feeling is fire. I think kind of to like, for me it's kind of a mix of both of them, but both what they talking about. Like for both X and Juice, I kind of felt like a sense of like family, like brotherhood with them. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of related to them so well, like, and they were so close in age. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of getting to a point where we about to surpass the age in which they was when I was listening to them. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of felt like family, and when they passed away, it was just a little like, you know, touching to the heart, and that kind of just made me just love them a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It was definitely a sad day when both of them passed. Like trust me,
Rest
like
in peace to both
I like
of
that
them.
y'all. I like that y'all said Juice WRLD. Now I like how you said X, because just like yo, I still go back and listen to their music sometimes, especially Juice.
That's like that's my favorite artist. Like I was listening to Juice when he was like Juice the Kid, when he was on SoundCloud, when he didn't even drop Lucid Dreams yet. Like
You was tapped in.
I was
OG
tapped in.
fan.
I was tapped in.
It was like even with Peep, like Lil Peep, like X, Juice, and Peep, they all their music just seems like a diary. And with that, I tell each artist that's on my team that when you making music, like try to tap into that emotion that you're currently feeling, and that's basically your diary. I have a whole written book of all my raps. Now I use my like notes on my phone, but like if I were to bring my book, like it's filled with all these raps and like all these songs that I made, and all of them was from some source of pain or emotion that I was feeling. And I feel like we all resonate through that because we're human, we have emotions, we have feelings, and we all go through pain, and that's just how we all connect with each other.
Yeah. To piggyback off what he said, the diary thing is a big aspect of making music, because I remember when I only started making music like 2-3 years ago, but I remember Keith telling me, just make a song like it's your diary. And then one day I was feeling a lot of emotions, a lot of, pain, a lot of heartbreak. And I made a song, and it was like, that's my favorite. His
that's
favorite
my
song
favorite
too.
song he made too.
And like, you could tell when I made it, I was really like self-expressing, because I don't think I've ever got that personal in any of my music since.
Because you just feel the emotion. And every lyric, put emphasis on every single word. You feel every single thing. Sometimes you ever heard a song, you get like goosebumps from it.
Yeah, yo, it happened to me earlier, twice actually.
Wait, y'all think y'all could bust out a freestyle for us? Like just something slight, like no music. I'm sorry, no, that was funny. No, but like
no music freestyle.
We could try to bounce off each other. For me, bar for bar.
We can't. All right,
no cursing, no cursing.
Alright, what we gonna do? I said.
All right, who gonna make the beat? Wait, let's make the beat. Wait, do y'all want the music, or y'all just want to like rap, like just rap? Cause y'all could do that, or we could do
no. Like a cool
what is he doing? That is not no music.
Yo, I don't see
cool 16.
Huh? All right, hold on.
Wait, because our director will come out and beatbox for y'all while y'all rap. Would y'all like that, or?
All right, we
can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nasir, come out.
Bring them out.
Do that. Do that.
He about to beatbox.
I like little 16.
Come on. Nasir, beat everybody.
have to like pull the mics off, so just pass it out. You don't have to take this.
All right.
That, man.
Go first. Who go first?
This is good.
Hello. No swearing. PG.
No swearing.
All PG.
The clean freestyle.
Dang, I need a chair.
You say you need a chair?
Yeah.
I can move. I can. You want to take my chair?
It's me and my brothers, yeah. No, we not into you. We not akin to you.
Check. Yeah, I'm back and I'm better. I'm stacking on my cheddar. And me and my brothers, you really freestyle saying whatever. Dang. WTOP, we back with a bigger picture. I know that you seeing me like, dang, I feel like Martin, I'm having dreams. And wait, pass it to Yo Denny, yeah, he's spitting things.
Say, it's Neezy, Ja, Keys, and me. We on the bigger picture, and yeah. I said we on TV. passing the mic. I don't know what to say. Damn.
Hello, and we are back with the bigger picture, guys. Apologies for any technical difficulties, but we are cutting back and we are back with it. So, we have a game today for Jaden's last episode. Okay, so the objective of the game is that we're gonna ask each other's questions. The name of the game is called, what's the name of the game called?
This is your game. You don't know the name of it? Like.
Oh, okay. How well do you know your co-host? Sorry. It blinked through my mind a little bit. So the objective of the game is to ask each other questions, and we will give each other 4 options to choose from, and we each get 2 guesses per person. If we don't get the answer right between the first 2 guesses, then you lose the point. Jaden, do you get the objective of the game?
Yes, I do. I'm ready.
Okay, so we have 4 questions per person. So Jaden's gonna start with his first question. Okay.
All right. Bet. Hold up. Go down. Okay, so my first question. Who is my favorite artist? Got 3 options. You got A, Michael Jackson. You got B, Bryson Tiller. You got C, J. Cole.
Okay. Is it Michael Jackson?
Is that your final answer?
Oh my God, wait. No, that's not my final answer. Okay, that's one of my guesses. I'm using my one out of my 2 guesses.
You are correct. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, you are correct. So Michael Jackson just to me is just like, yo, that's the king of pop. Like, I grew up when my introduction to music was Michael Jackson, and it's just like, I don't listen to him every single day, but it's a must, a guaranteed, and it's needed whenever I do a road trip. Yes, that includes me traveling back home to the city and even me traveling for the past 4 years to Oswego. I gotta play Michael Jackson, Jackson 5 at some point during the ride.
You are so old school. That makes you old. That makes you an old soul.
That's what I am. I'm an old soul.
That makes you the oldest of old souls. The fact that is your favorite artist.
Yes, that's my favorite. The king of pop. I remember exactly where I was when he passed away.
Oh,
I remember exactly.
You remember where you was?
Yes.
Where was you?
2009. Where I was like.
You don't remember where you was?
Like, I was in school. I was at kindergarten. I was in kindergarten when that happened, bro.
Okay, and who told you? Who told you? Your mom?
Yeah.
You lying. Hang up on you. All right, time for the second question, which is my question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a hard one.
I see you gave 4 options. I see. I did easy for you. I gave 3 options.
What is my middle name? You have 3 options: Jasmine, Crystal, Michelle, or Imani.
Okay, I got 2 chances. Right?
You got 2 chances.
All right. So right now, I'm gonna say real quick, is your middle name Jasmine?
No.
No? Okay, we're gonna scratch that off the board real quick. Like, we're gonna scratch that off the board now. All right.
It's crazy that you don't know this because I literally use what's it called? I use my my initial all the time, like when I send out my emails and everything. So that's crazy to me.
I mean, I barely be seeing your emails.
I know, I don't email you like that, but
exactly. But all right, if it's not Jasmine, I'm gonna go with Michelle.
Nope. You lose. I got 1 point. He got 0 points for the first round. My middle name is Crystal.
That's the one name I didn't think. You didn't look like a Crystal to me. Like, hold on, your middle name is Crystal.
My middle name is Crystal.
That's on me, because I swear, it's like anytime someone got a middle name, it's a name that you would not think that's their name. You would think it has nothing to do with their name at all, and that's usually a middle name.
I use Kayla C more in everything I do, literally, like all the time. I'm always using Kayla C more.
So that's the thing. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Whatever. It's time for your question.
All right. So.
Second round. We in the second round, y'all.
I got 3 options for you. I can't even add a 4th if I wanted to, but what is my favorite superhero? You got Spider-Man, you got Batman, you got Black Panther.
All right. My first guess is going to be Batman.
Yo.
Am I wrong or am I right?
Is that your final guess?
That's my final guess.
You must be guessing because I never told you that.
You never told me that.
I never told you that.
I was thinking between Spider-Man and Batman.
So why not Black Panther? Wait a minute. What? Like,
because you just don't give me like Black Panther's your favorite superhero. Like I don't know, like Spider-Man, Batman. That just wait. Batman is correct.
Batman is correct.
Hey. Okay, I got 2 points.
Batman. I grew up on. I tell y'all, I did not give her the answers, and I did not talk to her previously about anything like this. She just knows. I'm just a good guesser. Like I feel like when it comes to guessing, like if you need me to guess like something because you're in like a prize or a raffle, like come to me. I really got good guesses. Like I'm intuitive. I just am. Okay, so my question is true or false? Am I a Marvel or a DC fan? Okay, so there's a way I can answer this question, but I'll tell you right now.
And you only get one guess because it's true or false.
I tell you right now, if somehow, some way you tell me I'm wrong, I'm gonna quiz you and be like, so how, like,
okay,
what you
period.
know? All right.
Okay, period. No, but I don't like that though. I really don't like that. I don't like.
Because I know about both, so I know it. I know if you tell me right now that you're a fan of one of them, and I ask you a question and you can't answer it, you're not really a fan. But I'm gonna say you a Marvel fan.
Okay.
Am I correct?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I am a Marvel fan.
All right, cool. That's 1 point for me. Like, that's 1 point for me. So what you know about Marvel? No. So about real quick. What you know about Marvel?
What you mean what I know about Marvel?
What you know about Marvel?
You can pull that question. You question me right now. Quiz me right now.
Oh, really? Okay. Bad. Give me a second. Let me think about it. Okay. When did Spider-Man get his black suit? What comic?
What comic did he get his comic? No, we're gonna do movie because when I'm talking about Marvel,
so you're not really a fan. You just know the movies.
Yeah,
like,
when I'm talking about Marvel, I'm talking about Marvel movies. Like I'm talking about the Marvel franchise. I'm never talking about comics when I say Marvel.
Bad.
So the movie that he got his black suit in?
He didn't get the black suit yet in the Marvel movies. No, what?
He has a black suit in the Marvel movie.
Which one?
What is it? Spider-Man: No Way Home.
What?
No, Far From Home. Far From Home.
That black suit is not the black suit.
Okay, it's gotta be the black suit, but it's a black suit.
No. There's two different distinct suits. That black suit was a suit Dr. Strange gave him so he could have some magic. The black suit I'm talking about is the symbiote black suit. That's the black suit. Don't call that the black suit. Yo.
All right, we hanging up on you. We're hanging up on you because it was never that serious.
She said the black suit is the suit.
Okay, but they were in the control room just now saying that it was Far From Home too.
But so y'all all in there just don't know Spider-Man. Like y'all don't know it. Y'all don't know it because y'all over here talking about the black suit. See y'all get me tight now. Cause what? And the answer to the question I was telling you before. Spider-Man got his black suit in the Secret Wars comic. Yeah, I know my stuff.
In the what?
I know my stuff. See, you
in the Secret Wars?
Secret Wars, yes.
I already told you, when I'm talking about Marvel, I'm talking about the movie franchise.
But see, if you say you're a Marvel fan, you got to know these things. That's Marvel. That's Marvel fan knowing 101.
Well, that's not the kind of Marvel fan I am. I'm the Marvel fan who has been seeing all the movies since they came out, so whatever.
Okay. So you saw the 2008 Iron Man movie?
Huh?
You saw the 2008 Iron Man movie?
I saw the 2008 Iron Man movie.
Okay, you saw the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie?
Yes, I saw the 2008. My dad took me to see all these movies. Dad, while you're watching this, like, you see how they're trying to play with me? They're trying to play with my body. Like, no, I'm in real life.
Wait.
No. We're cutting to break.
Do you like Mark Ruffles? I hope I said his last name right. I feel like I did not say his last name right. If I didn't, I apologize. But Ruffalo, thank you.
Okay.
Do you like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk?
Ruffles is mad crazy.
I thought you was a Marvel fan. Or do you like Edward Norton's Hulk? There's a correct answer to this. Like,
I like Mark Ruffalo.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. I don't care. I thought he was good. Now everybody's coming out trying to eat me up. Now everybody's coming out trying to be funny.
Mark Ruffles?
Yes.
Yo, and I'm gonna need you to mind your business. And I'm gonna need you to mind your business. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Eat him up on that one, because who was Ruffles?
Nah. You said the black suit is not the suit Dr. Strange gave him. That's not even black.
But
That's a black and gold. That's a black and gold suit. There's a difference.
That suit was not black and gold.
Yes, it is.
It has like a touch of gold, and it's only in the goggles.
No, it's not.
It's only in the goggles.
It has gold outlines all over the suit. You gotta look back at that suit.
Now we can pull up a picture
Now you
if
pulling up
that's
the,
what.
now you pulling up pictures now.
like,
See, look.
If that's what we want to do, cause
We got a fake Marvel fan over here, y'all. Like,
Let's
she a Marvel
Spider.
movies fan. She a Marvel movies fan.
But what's
like,
wrong with being a Marvel
she's a
movie
Marvel
fan?
movies fan. Nah, she's not no Marvel fan.
But
Like,
what's wrong with being a Marvel movie fan though? Like,
listen, there's nothing wrong with being a Marvel
everyone's
movies
being
fan. But
weird,
if you gonna say you a Marvel fan, you gotta sit there and you gotta know you gotta know a little bit about the comics. You gotta know a little bit.
Is this even a?
You watching the Fantastic Four movie coming out? Did you watch Thunderbolts?
I'm not gonna lie. No.
No. See, that's one of the best Marvel movies out.
No.
Thunderbolts is literally one of the best Marvel
No.
movies made, and she's talking about she's not gonna go see it.
Nah.
Are you gonna see Fantastic Four?
I didn't really like the Fantastic Four, to be real with you.
And that's and that right there should get you excited to see the new Fantastic Four movie because yes. Fox, let's not play with Fox. Fox did his thing low key in the first movie back in 2005. But that second one, and that 14? Oh, forget about it. Anyway, yeah, you gotta go see Fantastic Four too, right?
We'll see how I'm feeling.
You know about Galactus?
You done got him started. Who put that? Y'all are messy.
You done got him started.
We gonna come back to this?
I can talk all day about Marvel and DC. Yeah, I can talk DC too. What you got against DC?
I don't got nothing against DC. Their superheroes just aren't as good as Marvel's superheroes. Huh?
She hasn't seen the movies?
No, but still.
Nah,
okay,
she hasn't seen the
trying
movies.
to be funny.
She hasn't seen the movies. Like,
no, but like I don't think their superheroes are that good though. Some of the superhero powers are just like they're kind of butt. Like,
how dare you say that about the
they're
Flash?
Kinda butt.
How dare you say that about the Flash?
They're kind of butt. The
How
Flash?
dare you say it about the Flash? Superman? Like.
But like I feel like this is just kind of basic. We're gonna come back to this after break. We're gonna go to break and
She just called Superman basic.
So we're gonna go back to this.
She just called Superman basic, y'all.
He is.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
Welcome back to the bigger picture. So, Kayla, for my third question, what type of food am I allergic to? We got peanuts, we got bananas, and we got shellfish. This is one you should honestly know, because I do talk about it.
I feel like that's why I'm confused, and that's why I don't really know what I want to say.
And I need that control crew. Stop playing with me, because I don't know why I said Ruffles. See, somebody hungry. Someone hungry back there. I already know. Somebody
Okay.
hungry back there. It's probably our director.
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's shellfish.
Okay, y'all, I did say she should know this one, and she knows it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I let everybody, listen, I don't let everybody know I'm allergic to shellfish, but it's the fact that I have to sit there and bring it up because everybody, at least people I know, will always like to say, "Oh, I need to eat a seafood boil, or a seafood boil would be nice." And then I'm over here. I'm like, I can't even eat shellfish. I know how shrimp tastes. I know how crab tastes. I know how lobster tastes. They taste incredible. I love it. But ever since I was 10, 11, 12 years old, yes, I said 3 ages, but it was around that range, I got allergic, and it's just like, it's never been the same. It's never been the same.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a really sad life, Jaden. Being allergic to shellfish, like I love seafood boils.
She just gonna rub it in my face.
I'm not trying to rub it in your face. I just have so much I have so much sympathy for you. Like being allergic to shellfish, that's like being allergic to water, like dead serious. Like because I'm sorry, shellfish is just that good. Like
I stop playing.
My dad is allergic to.
No, how you gonna say?
My dad is allergic to shellfish too. Though.
How you gonna say it's like, yo, Control Crew? Y'all think y'all playing? Womp is crazy. Anyway,
mad funny.
Nah, you saying it's like be allergic to water? That's crazy, cause that's not fair. Okay. A lot of people are allergic to shellfish.
All right, it's time for my question.
I think I know the answer to this.
I think you are gonna know this because I'm always talking about this movie.
You talk about this one a lot. Like.
Okay, so what is my favorite movie? You have 4 options. We have Twitches, Friday, Coraline, and Spy Kids. What's your answer?
Coraline.
Immediately, yes.
Coraline.
Immediately, yes. I love Coraline. It's always been a comfort movie for me. And yeah.
Okay, so now here's the last question for me, and this is also something you should know, only because I do talk about it. I think it was one of the first things we talked about when we first met each other. So for my last question, what dorm did I live in my freshman year? We got Johnson Hall, we got Cayuga Hall, and we got Waterbury Hall. Fun fact, Waterbury Hall just got like fixed up, like renovated when I came in my freshman year.
Oh my gosh. Cause I feel like you told me this, but
I definitely did.
I think I'm confusing it with what I did. They're back there in that control room playing around.
Yeah, they playing for real.
All right, I'm gonna go with Cayuga Hall.
No.
It was Johnson?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I was in Cayuga Hall my second year.
Second year, okay.
Second year, right after Johnson.
Somebody was telling me, that's why I forgot. Okay.
I was in Cayuga Hall my second year, but yeah, I was in Johnson.
Okay, all right, now I know. So, my last question is, I already know, okay, let me just ask the question.
You sure?
What is my...
You sure this is not, you sure all 4 of these isn't an option, isn't an answer? Because I feel like all 4 of them for you is an answer.
Okay, what is my biggest pet peeve? The options are loud chewing, liars, asking me too many questions, and repeating myself.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to ask this first. Is it liars?
This is a trick question. These are all my pet peeves.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, like all of these are like pet peeves to you, because I'm like, loud chewing, I know that's pet peeve for you. Asking too many questions, that is another pet peeve for you. Repeating yourself, yeah, you look like a person that you cannot stand someone repeating themselves. And then, of course, the liars is like, I think that's everyone's pet peeve.
Some people actually like liars. Not my type of, my cup of tea.
Like,
not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I know it's not neither of us that like it, but like.
Exactly. Okay, so we do have some time left in the block. I think we should have a little recap on our semester, the past 3.
Past 3 semesters?
The past 3 seasons of The Bigger Picture, I should say. So, as we are coming to the end of this episode, let's go to break and let's come back after and we can see what we were doing these past couple of seasons. So, yeah.
Say that.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
And welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so like Kayla said before we went to break, we will be sitting there going, having a quick recap of our last 3 semesters. And we got some pictures here for y'all. So real quick, let's get the first picture on. Wow.
So I snuck in this picture of Jaden in his, what is this, a dinosaur?
It's, whoa, okay.
My fault.
So, yeah, if y'all don't know at home, Slimy from Ghostbusters. Yes, I'm a geek like that. Slimy from Ghostbusters. This is my Halloween costume. It was like last semester Halloween. We did a Halloween episode.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually had a couple of people on for the show because our guest at the time, he couldn't make it. So like we sat there and did a Halloween episode. We had some guests in the studio on it. And yeah, for that episode, I was Slimy. I was not Jaden, I was Slimy.
Yes, I snuck that picture of him. He did not even know I had that picture. I posted it on his birthday, and yeah.
I saw that post. That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Let's go to the next picture. Okay.
2.5, man.
First of all, I was having a really good hair day. My bad. It's just like middle part slick.
I know that was
edges. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. Me and Black have a love relationship that just can't be explained. Got the all black one. My Crocs are blue, but listen, like, that's when I first got those Crocs. But like, yeah, this is our 2.5 episode. It was actually really nice. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good episode. It was one of our best.
One of our best.
One of our best. Yes.
For real.
It was really good. All right, let's get to the next picture. Technical difficulties. My bad. Okay,
BBB.
This
was
not long ago.
This is pretty recent.
No, this was probably like a month ago.
This is pretty recent.
BBB episode. This was a great episode too. They brought us so much wisdom, so much knowledge about their org. Loved it. This was a really good picture. Like everybody just looks so happy. Everybody's skin is glowing. I like this.
Again, like I said, me and Black got a love relationship that no one will understand. Just Black would go well with a lot of things. Black goes well with anything. Exactly. I can wear Black all day.
All right, let's go to the next picture. Okay.
Oh, that's a throwback.
This is not a throwback. Nothing is thrown back about this at all. This was the first rundown of the semester.
That's a throwback.
That's not a throwback.
I mean, first rundown of the semester.
This semester, though.
This has been a long semester.
This was a long semester.
Exactly, like yo, you gotta understand that like this picture was taken, what?
February, I think.
Okay, 10 weeks ago. February. I don't know if y'all listen. I don't know how y'all be like measuring a semester time, but 10 weeks.
10 weeks
feels like 2 years.
When you on a college campus.
It feels like 2 years.
Truly.
So now imagine 14 weeks. 14 weeks, I feel like I lived a whole lifestyle, like a whole decade here. I feel like I was here. I feel like I missed a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot can happen. You know what I'm saying?
A lot can happen.
Me looking at this picture is like, this was in the beginning of the semester where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, semester just started, no stress, no worries.
Exactly.
No big papers, no big events coming my way. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, we just here to be here, and we're here to have our show again, and yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
this to me is throwback.
Okay, it could be a throwback, Jaden.
Yep.
Okay, this was actually our first episode of the semester. First episode.
Where's you? Huh? Wait, where is you at in this picture?
I actually wasn't in this picture. I just took it of you because our set was looking so nice. This was the first time we actually put vines on our set since Matthew had vines on his set. And yeah, we were just, I don't know. It just felt like a throwback. It felt warm because like this is the first time having vines on the set since Matthew had vines on his set. And I don't know, it just felt like nostalgic. And I just felt like we needed to take a picture. I needed to take a picture.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Word.
It looks really good. And we started bringing out the flowers. The set just has life to it here. Like this is when the set started having life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. Let's go to the next picture. If there's any more.
I think that was the last.
Is that the last one? That might have been the last one. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we are reaching the last 4 final minutes of our episode, Jaden. Is there anything you would like to get off your chest before we end up this episode?
Oh, God. Okay. All right. So I just want to first start by saying thank you to not only Kayla for being an amazing co-host in these past 3 semesters, but just being a great friend to have on this campus. I would like to thank people that have stuck by me, like my crew for these 3 semesters. Some of people, I know some new faces has came on this crew in the 3 semesters that we've had. At least me and Kayla has been hosting the bigger picture, but I definitely know that some faces have definitely sticked around. Nasir, y'all saw earlier. Our director, he has been around helping me out with this show since I became the host. Jasmine, my best friend, has been helping out, making sure she's been on crew. My boy Malik, my boy Jesse, y'all came through last semester and y'all helped out big time. And of course, hats off to everybody else for, being around, helping out whenever y'all can. I really appreciate y'all. Having this show, like co-hosting this show has really been an honor, and has definitely changed a lot for me when it came to like how I operated on campus and how I maneuver on campus. When Matthews Frank first came to me and asked me to co-host his show, take on his baby in a sense, in a little bit of a way, I had my doubts. I didn't know if I was really ready for it because it's like I was still trying to get myself familiar with WTOP. I was just getting involved in student organizations. Like I felt like the act was something I wasn't gonna shine away from. Like it was something I was definitely like gonna take on. I'm always looking for an opportunity, but it was definitely something where I was like, why choose me? Like, why me out of everybody else? And, to see how much that not only me, but me and Kayla has done with this show in the past 3 semesters, and see how much not only that we grow as people on camera, but just to see how much we have impacted other orgs on this campus, it is amazing. And what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't trade the opportunity for nothing. I love every second of being here. And it sucks that, this is my last time, really doing this. Also, too, I also want to thank WTOP for trusting in me and allowing me to not only take over this show and, trusting in me to handle, actually have that creative, mindset, but also, they gave me the GM gave me the position of DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion early this year. And me, Nasir, and Malik, we have done a whole lot in this year's time with that department for WTOP, where I don't even have to say we wish. I know we have definitely made a change on this campus for student organizations. And I know Kayla, because Kayla will be the new GM of the DEI department here at WTOP. She's going to carry on that legacy, just like how we carried on Matthews and Kiara's legacy with the bigger picture.
100%, Jaden. I appreciate everything that you said. It is so heartbreaking that this is my last episode with you, but it won't be the last time you see him on here. So we will be back with the bigger picture next semester. Tune in and don't miss